Welcome to week 1 of the Cincinnati Bengals franchise. Hello everybody. We are excited for this one. Nothing like a week 1 rivalry. Bengals Browns next.
On the shores of Lake Erie. But today, week 1 of the season as we drop you into the first drive of here we go. Gotta go. Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And he's
Great first carry to start the game. Love the Bengals all-white jerseys. The white Bengal is out. First play in T. Higgins. Looks like he's running to the locker room. We do not like to see that holding his wrist.
Well, they attend to him. We'll step aside. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, what a start to the season here. Cincinnati and Cleveland, AFC North rivals. Ohio
It's going to be a bruised shoulder. We're going to keep Taj in just for now.
Including these Browns.
And you're right about that. And how historic would that be if Cleveland did rise up and take the division? So far, since we've gone to this format, they have not won the division title. They're eager, they're excited, and they believe that this could be their year.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, and it's third down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And incomplete here to bring up fourth down.
Gotta hold on to the ball, boys. Come on.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
We have nothing nice to say about that guy, so we're not going to say anything at all.
Deshaun Watson in his second season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
Just 6 games played for Watson in his debut season with the Browns, which really limited how much he could step into the franchise quarterback role for the team. But he gets a full slate to do so.
However, we have all the respect in the world for Nicky Chubb, number 24. We have a speedy recovery for him.
Excellence from him.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Faking the give, now Watson. Eluding the, and he's going to have to eat.
Big sack, let's go. Bang, bang, Sam Hubbard.
That time in there to bring him
Little words for after that. I like it, I like it.
That gave the pass rush time to get home for his first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Watson now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. They go up the middle with Chubb. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb.
Carolina.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 33 yards. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you get that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when we see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far
Good
enough.
throw, Joey. Way to stay in the pocket.
Like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear. Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now we're at the 41.
Joe Mixon heading to the locker room.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns
Terrible decision making.
just shy of the 30. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field.
Strained tricep. Joe Mixon will be out for the game.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
He's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing that.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Not a great first quarter.
With 3 tight ends here on first down. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns.
Need a big play here. Come on, boys. Find a way. Someone get it.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle. It's Chubb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Now it's Watson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Chubb is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Good hold, boys.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Hubbard is injured now. Third Bengal to go down.
Off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate. That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. This offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Right back to Brown. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here we go. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. This is Brown going up the middle. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Brown's territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. It's Burrow. And he fires one, but incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 96 yards rushing for him.
This is unbelievable. 4th injured Bengal.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Watson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. To throw on second is Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Elijah Moore from 3 yards out. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From midfield now, Burrow. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Big play, T. Let's go. Come on, boy.
Inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Come on, first points of the year. Let's go, boys. Come on. We ain't done.
Chase from 8 yards out, and the Bengals are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And oh, it's wide.
I hate kicking in this freaking game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Watson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. A final shot before the break. Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. So we've reached. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Well, now how about this return?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
And fights through one man. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
110 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
They run again on 1st down. Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the 1st half, and this one number 5. Here's Watson. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Watson looks to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away.
Just a beatdown.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode it. And
that's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hopkins with the extra point.
Didn't see this one coming.
The lead up now to 25. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. But we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bengals.
Burrow looking to pass. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's brought down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Looking deep here for Chase.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Burrow on play action. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Jamar's too
No
good.
reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Brown. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 30-yard line.
Williams will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
And it's caught.
Touchdown.
Trevion Williams.
Williams.
From 4 yards out. And the Bengals get a bit
Bang, bang.
closer.
Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
At the 26-yard line.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
126 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They go with Chubb on second down. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd down.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
We'll be back. Don't worry. We'll be alright.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0